For God's sake, how much more carnage are we willing to accept? How many more innocent American lives must be taken before we say enough, enough?
Where the country is still reeling from the mass shootings in Buffalo, Uvalde, and Tulsa, President Biden addressed the nation last night with another plea to Congress to pass new gun restrictions, including a reinstatement of the assault weapons ban, which expired back in 2004. Our Neil Fischer spoke with one Ohio State senator who weighs in on that controversial topic and how it's being handled in Ohio.
As families grieve across the country, President Biden, in an impassioned speech, demanded change to protect our country. The president calling on Congress to set limitations on guns, including raising the minimum age to purchase a gun to 21, expanding background checks, and imposing red flag laws, which would allow law enforcement to take weapons from anyone deemed a threat to themselves or others. Bipartisan talks about gun laws are underway, but the reality of change is an uphill battle. Democratic State Senator Nickie Antonio says the weapons used for war need to be taken off of the streets in an effort to keep communities safe.
It's possible to maintain a level of Second Amendment rights and the right to gun ownership, but at the same time limit the kinds of guns that were intended as weapons of war, not weapons for the community.
This week in Ohio, House Bill 99 is now on Governor Mike DeWine's desk, awaiting his signature, which would allow more teachers and staff to have guns around schools with less training.
To suggest that we are just going to add more guns and that somehow that is going to make our children safer. We're talking about safety in schools, but in our communities as well, just doesn't seem to make sense.
The president saying passing gun restrictions is a common sense thing to do.
It's about protecting children. It's about protecting families. It's about protecting whole communities.
We reached out to a number of state senators today on both sides of the aisle for comment, and Antonio was the only one to agree to an interview. She says Democrats in Ohio have introduced bills seeking to put limitations on gun ownership, but to get Republicans and Democrats on the same side of the issue seems to be a major problem. Russ?
Okay, Neil Fischer in the newsroom. Thank you.